Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Goat Hunter, and I've got a special thing to show you because I will explain it as I go along, but for right now I just did this pay dirt, the pay dirt review that we're fixing to do. They had two different pay dirt bags, so I wanted this one and I liked his first pay dirt so much that I got this one. But the pay dirt I'm going to do tonight is from that Misskimoson, that Blue Tundra pay dirt company. Normally he just has one pay dirt, it's just called Blue Tundra pay dirt. He had another one when I looked it up called Anita's Way, and on the back it says, "In honor of our beloved Anita, whose strength and spirit lift our lives, we renamed our cherished gold pay dirt bag to Anita's Way." So I'm thinking it's the same pay dirt, but they renamed it in honor of this person. So without further ado, let's roll the intro so we can get into this pay dirt right here called Anita's Way by the Blue Tundra Gold Company. Okay, so like I said, this pay dirt, I think it's probably the same as the last type of pay dirt that I had done, but I don't really care as far as if it's the same or not. I thought it was cool that they did that, so I wanted to do a pay dirt from this company again because I liked it so much the first time, and I just did it like 3 weeks ago when I just turned around and ordered another bag. They run out of dirt pretty quick, or they run out of pay dirt pretty quick, because I bought theirs about 2 months ago and it had been sold out for like the past 2 months, and then all of a sudden looked like they got some more in. I like to do multiple ones of the same company anyway, just to make sure they're consistent. So without further ado, we're going to get started by taking a look at it, and we'll do that right now. Okay, so as we pan down and take a look, first thing I'm going to do is show it to you again. It's got a cool little sticker on the front, and then on the back it has the description of this pay dirt, and then hopefully it'll focus in on it, and if you want to read you can. There that is. So let's go ahead and open it. Heat sealed bag, so I'm going to pour it in. Ooh, first thing I notice is it's also got a serial number or some kind of number on the bag. 2468, like a 9-digit number on the bag. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they serial numbered their bag or what that is. So very dry pay dirt, and it looks like very fine pay dirt as well. I think the last time I did their pay dirt, there was a lot bigger, coarser rocks in this. So yeah, it looks like a lot smaller material. There it is, and we're going to classify it, and that's what I wanted to talk about. I've got two types of classifiers. If you watch my videos, you know that I classify with these big things right here, and then I always classify with my smaller ones right here. Now the problem with these is I like to classify, well, let me give you an example. When I classify with these, I love the fact that these things fit snug into a 1-gallon bucket. So when I shake it, it's not going to fall around, fall through. I catch everything, and I'm able to classify it and sift it a lot easier. But doing it with this, I cannot, because it falls completely through, as you can see right here. Sorry, I don't have enough light, but the only way you can classify it with this is if you hold it and then sit there and shake it and turn it and do this and blah, blah, blah. I've also tried to use these, which these work, but again, not very deep bowls, so sometimes dirt will tend to fly out of it and stuff, and I wanted to fix that issue. Luckily, I have a son that's a lot smarter than me, and I told him what I was looking for, and I asked him if he could make me something that would fit this into this, and lo and behold, he did. And I'm going to show you both of them because he's never done this before. So he gave me his first draft, and then last night he did a second draft. So this was the first thing he made for me, and I call it the top hat because it looks just like a top hat. And I'm going to pan down to this bucket and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, my idea was, I told him I need something that can go from here and convert to here without it dirt flying around. So he made it. He looked at this and looked at the bucket, and he came up with this. This was his first draft because he didn't really necessarily understand what I was talking about because he doesn't do any kind of pay dirt stuff. So this is the first thing he made me. It actually works, but this thing just fits in there. I mean, it's very snug. So after he did it, I showed it to him. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I can pour my pay dirt in here and I can shake it and everything will drop into this bucket. And he goes, ah, I see now. So you don't really need it that tall. You don't need it that big. I'm like, no, I don't. It took him 8 hours. He has a 3D printer. It took him 8 hours to 3D print that because it has so much material to build up on. Even though this works really good, when I got up this morning, he made me another one. And this one is perfect. And what I love about it, not only did he make me a what I call a reducer or an adapter, it says the Groovy Gold Hunter. He made that for me and I was like, holy crap. So it's the same concept that fits in there and it's freaking perfect. Look at that. So now I can use my green classifiers. This can go straight into the bucket and I can shake, shake, shake. Nothing gets out. It's perfect. So to my son, Cody, thank you so much. That is awesome. Very thin. He said it took only, I think, an hour to 3D print this. And he said he could probably get it down even more than that. For this being the second rendition or the second copy of what I was wanting, this is perfect. That's freaking perfect. I love this. So I'm excited to use this on this first pay dirt since I got this piece. And we're going to use all my green classifiers because of it. So let's get started. I'm going to start with my 10 mesh because that's the biggest one I have with the green ones. Put that right on top of there. There's the material and I'm just going to pour it in. It's going to get really dusty. Look at that. This thing is plastic. It's a hard plastic. He did a 2-color plastic on there where he had black and he put a layer of blue where it says the Groovy Gold Hunter. I'm just so impressed with that. It's so cool. And even though the first one, served its purpose and it did the exact same thing as this, he did open that hole up where these things would just slide right in and fit snug. So, I mean, it's even better. There's my 10. And yeah, we're just going to keep going down one at a time. 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 and see how far it takes us. But yeah, now that I think about it, to alleviate the dust issue, I think I'm going to see if he can make me just a skinny small cap that will fit right over the top and cover it. That way dust don't start flying out anywhere. All right, so that was my 20 mesh. There it is, right there. All right, I think that's all I need to do on that one. Probably didn't even need to do 30 mesh. I could have just probably gone to 40, but there's my 30. Right there, not a whole lot. And then I'll just do one more and we'll be done. I mean, I can shake this thing as hard as I want. I just don't want the dust to get out of hand. And that's all I need to do on that. Quick and simple. Not much in there at all. My 40. And then I get one more bow and we'll dump all my minus 40 in there. Now, I don't know what kind of gold we'll see out of this. I don't know if there's going to be any flower gold or not. All right. Let's go look at it. All right, and here is our classes. We got our 10 mesh, 20 mesh, then we have our 30, our 40 mesh, and then our minus 40 right there at the end. Just 5 classes. I'm gonna start small and work my way up the chart. So let's get started on our panning. I am back. We are at the overhead shot, and I had to take a few minutes because I had that cap idea and I just gave him the numbers on how big I wanted it, and he's going to make it for me as well. So the next pay dirt review I'll do, and can be as dusty as it wants to be. Now I've got a cap to keep it from flying up. We're going to start with the minus 40 stuff, and this stuff has got rust on it, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. I had some stuff that rusted when I got water on it, but I've sanded it down a couple times and it still hasn't come out. So we're going to do just a little bit to start off. Give it like a little test run. Hardly any magnetic material, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me stratify this real good. Let's get to panning this, see what we come up with. But yeah, I like having clean water because I want to see everything that's panning off of my pan. I want to make sure no gold's creeping out, no floaters. I do have jet dry in here, so I should not have any floaters. So I'm going to take the rest of that to my finishing side. And this is my favorite part about this pan is this finishing edge. Look at there. I see gold already. So we definitely got some flower gold. Hand starts hurting after a while because I'm doing this with one hand. I don't like the fact that this pan is a light green because it does make it harder to see the gold. Much prefer the dark green pan. So I'm going to do a little test to see if I can pan this back. The last pay dirt I did with this, I had trouble panning the dirt back because it's such a bigger pan. And it looks like I'm having the same problem. Kind of have to be aggressive, but then all my gold starts to take off with it. But yeah, there's some flower gold in there. Make sure I get all the dirt out. I think I do. Cool. Alright. So there's the gold. Nice good bit of flowery gold. Well, I'll go back to my small green one because I can see the gold better. So we'll do about half and half. It's a lot easier to stratify because it's not as big as an area to deal with than that other pan. I think I want to see if I can find that same type of pan in this size. Let's tap that bad boy back. Yeah, we got some gold. Yeah, the downfall with having a darker green pan, I can see the gold a lot better, but it makes it harder to see the dirt. There it is. A lot more flower gold right there. Couldn't even tell you how many pieces there are, but we'll say a lot. So I'm gonna suck that up first, and then I'll repan this because I'm sure that some gold got out. All right, so this is my last bit of minus 40. I went ahead and just dumped the rest in there and already stratified it. Got all the mud out. Let's pan this stuff back. A lot of gold in there. A lot of super fine gold. Definitely gonna have to repan all that material when I'm done with this, because that is some very, very flowery gold. Look at that. It's a lot of it too. Sweet. Time for the plus 40 minus 30. Not a whole lot. It all goes in. See what we get out of this. I forgot to tell you guys that this was a guaranteed gram of gold in this pay dirt bag. Let's pan this. I forgot to do the magnetic material as always. I need to put a post-it note on my forehead that says don't forget to do the magnetic material. I think that's going to be good enough. A few taps. See how it won't separate. There's gold in there, that's for sure. Why isn't the gold it's wanting to go with the dirt? It's not supposed to do that. So I'm pretty sure I got it all cleaned up. You can see what I'm talking about. See how that gold, you see some yellow and then it looks like a little brown. It's got some kind of rusting on the gold. I'm going to suck all that up, but I'm going to repan this, make sure I'm not missing any gold, and then we'll move on to the, what am I at? 30 plus 30 minus 20. Am I back on? Yeah, I'm on. Check, 1, 2. Okay. 20 right here. We'll do half and half. Yeah, this is a little bit easier to pan than that last stuff. See all the different colors? Makes it very hard to see the gold because there's a lot of light brown, tan rocks, white rocks, silver, just all kinds of different colors in this. When you're trying to spot gold, it makes it very difficult to do that. See how it just doesn't want to break up? It just keeps clumping together in the water. It just does not want to separate. Alright, let's pan it back. Let's see if we can get some gold out of this one. I see the gold. It's a lot easier to see in this one. Oh yeah, what we got? 6 pieces right there. Decent size. Suck it up, move on. Do the rest. A lot more in there than I thought there would be. Alright, here we go. Stuff just does not want to come out of my pan. Try it one more time and then we'll pan it back. Yeah, it just wants to stay in there and just clump together. It's almost like the water's bonding it. Alright, let's pan it back. Give it a good solid tap. Get all those big rocks out of there. Yeah, there's a couple pieces in there. Alright, there's one. I gotta use my finger to separate it. But yeah, there's 5 pieces, but it's really hard to tell if that's gold or not because it's got some brown rust, I can never say that word, oxidization. All right, so that is all of the 20, and now all we have left is the 10, and that is where most of my material is, right there in my 10 mesh. So I know there's magnetite in here. See, boom. There's some kind of rusted material in here as well. So yeah, there's all the magnetic material that was in there. It looks like they got some old rusted material, probably from an old mine that they're remining over. But anyway, there's that. So let's get the panning. Yeah, we'll do it in thirds. I do see some quartz. Like there's a little bitty piece of quartz right there. I'm going to pull it out. Interesting. That's obviously enough because I'm almost done with the material. And there is... Oh, that's that one piece that I had a minute ago. I forgot I threw that little piece in there because I couldn't tell if it was gold or not. But no gold from that. But that piece right there that was in that magnetic material, that I believe is gold. So I will suck that up. So we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll be done. Don't think I see any gold in this either. Matter of fact, I know I don't. Not a single piece of gold. Nope, no gold. Well, crap. All right, well, this is it. I looked at my bottle and maybe has a gram of gold. You see all the turbulence in my water. I've been so aggressive to trying to get some of this dirt out of here. It's just not wanting to go. Alright. Oh, there is a piece of gold. Finally. That probably is the piece that put me over the gram. First thing I want to do is look at this gold. Is that gold? So that's what I was talking about. Look at all that crud that's on it. Is that mercury? I don't know what's on that, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like, yeah, that's gold, but it's got something all over it. See, look at that piece. That's bad. Let me get there we go. So yeah, it looks like it's gold, but it's got stuff all over it. I don't think it's mercury, because mercury's not black, but there's definitely stuff all over that gold. Like, that's a pretty piece right there, but you got all that black crud in it. See, that piece right there, that's not gold at all. What is that? It looks like it could be pyrite. Yeah, that's not gold right there. I don't know what that is. Huh. But yeah, there's your look at that gold. We're back upstairs. The gold is dry, and you just saw what I just saw. I don't know what is all over that gold, but there was a couple pieces that was pyrite. I got rid of that. Yeah, it's got a black substance on it. No clue, but I know it's gold underneath there, so we're gonna weigh it, see what we get. Almost blew the scale with the gold right beside me. There we go. Zero that out, and let's weigh it, see what we got. 1.033 grams. So we got our gram. I got to stop breathing over it because every time I breathe over it, it changes the value. 1.035, that's what we're calling it. All right, so let's get on the gold calculator, get a value on it, and we'll also get on their website, and I will see exactly what I paid for it, because I know, like I said, there was 2 different types of pay dirts, and I want to make sure what I paid for it so I can get an accurate return on investment. So let's go to the computer. Okay, so let's first look at, see how much money we got out of that. 1.035 grams of gold. We're going to call it 24 karat gold because it's natural placer gold. Gold prices right now are at 1974.04. Calculate 65.69. So let's go to the pay dirt shop first. So this is the 2 that they're selling right now, and it looks like they still have some. So their Blue Tundra Delight is $70, and then Anita's Way $72. And I bought that one and did a review on that not too long ago, just a couple days ago. So let's just go to the percentage calculator. See what we got. Still a good return though. I'm not complaining about the price. I'm just wondering why the cheaper pay dirt had the exact same amount. So 65.69 is what we got out of the value. Paid $72 for it. Calculate 91%. That's excellent. So a great return on the pay dirt bag. Yeah, it was a good return on the pay dirt, but it just wasn't pretty gold. That's the only things. A lot of it was, but then there was those pieces that you saw that had something on it. What I'll probably do is try to clean it just to see if it's just some kind of surface crap on there that can be taken off. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, 91% return on investment, you can't beat that. And I know that is all gold because I got my microscope out. You saw, I think there was only 1 or 2 pieces of pyrite in there. 91% return's awesome. There's the gold right there, that little bitty valve. It was hard to pan. It was very heavy material. I looked at the description and it says that there's lots of heavies and difficult to pan. And they're right, it was difficult to pan. Even the bigger stuff that just wanted to stay clumped together. I got my gold out, I'm happy, got my gram. It's all you can ask for when you buy these pay dirt bags. So, you know, thumbs up to them for that. That does it for this edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter Pay Dirt Review of the Anita's Way Pay Dirt from Blue Tundra Gold. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button, all of those buttons, because when you hit all those buttons, it helps my channel out. It doesn't cost you anything to do so, and I really do appreciate it. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. That new little piece for my classifying that my son did. Cody, thank you so much for making that for me. It did so great on my pay dirt. I can't wait to continue to use that. That's going to help me a lot. So thank you, Cody. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. I'll see you on my next review. Bye.